Alright, let's cut to the chase. Who is Ferrari's real number one driver? Is it Lewis Hamilton, the 7-time world champion, the man who turned Mercedes into a dynasty and now wants to write his final chapters in red? Or is it Charles Leclerc, Ferrari's prodigy, the fearless young lion who's been bleeding Scuderia red for years? Two massive egos, one legendary team, one throne. This isn't going to end well. Welcome back to Beyond the Paddock. Okay, Ferrari have literally just lit a power keg and they have no idea how big the explosion is going to be. On paper, bringing in Hamilton looks like a genius move. You're adding one of the greatest drivers of all time to the most historic team in Formula 1. It's a blockbuster. It's a power move. It's Ferrari screaming, "We're done waiting. We want the title now." But Charles Leclerc is not going to roll over. There's the problem. It's going to be a very big problem. For years, Ferrari have been the team. He's the only one they built around. The only one who stayed loyal even when they gave him cars slower than a Fiat Panda. He fought, he hustled, he delivered pole laps that defied physics, and now, just when he should be leading Ferrari into a golden era, Hamilton walks in. Do you really think Leclerc is going to step aside? No chance. This is war. So let's be real. Ferrari does not do equal treatment. Every time they've had two elite drivers, it's ended the same one. One becomes the leader, and the other gets screwed. Schumacher and Barrichello, Rubens was a glorified butler. Alonso and Massa, Felipe went from the championship contender to an afterthought. Vettel and Leclerc, the second Leclerc showed he was faster, Ferrari ditched Seb. So let's stop pretending Ferrari will treat Leclerc and Hamilton as equals. They won't. But here's the dilemma. Who do they back? If they back Hamilton, they're saying, screw the long-term plan, we want a title now, but at what cost? Do they risk losing Leclerc, their golden boy, their future? If they back Leclerc, they're risking wasting Hamilton's talent, his racecraft, and his insane ability to extract wins when the car is perfect. And let's not forget, Hamilton isn't coming to Ferrari to be a second driver. That's not how legends operate. He's here to win. This is the biggest political mess Ferrari has walked into in decades. So who actually has the edge? Alright, let's break this down. We're going to break it down into 4 different rounds. Round 1, speed and aggression. Round 2, racecraft and strategy. Round 3, experience and mind games. And round 4, Ferrari's loyalty and politics. So, speed and aggression. Leclerc has pure raw speed. On a single lap, he's probably the fastest guy on the grid. Give him a car that works and he'll put it on pole. Hamilton on the other end, he's quick, but his game is about control. He doesn't just drive fast, he drives smart. For round 1, the advantage, Leclerc in qualifying, Hamilton in race pace. So round 2 then, racecraft and strategy. Leclerc, he fights like a warrior. He doesn't care who you are. Max, Lewis, Alonso, he'll send up the inside with zero fear. But sometimes that aggression backfires. He's thrown away podiums with overdriving. Hamilton is the king of race management. He knows exactly when to push, when to hold back, and how to out-strategize not just his teammate, but his entire grid. Advantage on round 2 is probably Hamilton because he plays the long game. So, on to round 3, experience and mind games. Leclerc, he's been in F1 for a while now, but let's be honest, he hasn't fought for a title yet. He's never had to deal with the pressure of a championship decider. Hamilton, on the other hand, has 7 world titles. This man has been in every high pressure situation imaginable, and he knows exactly how to get inside a teammate's head. Advantage, Hamilton's on this one easy. So round 4 then. Leclerc, this guy's Ferrari's golden boy. The fans love him, the team has been built around him. If Ferrari ditches him for Hamilton, they could lose him forever. Hamilton, he's the GOAT, but he's not Ferrari's long-term future, and the team knows this. On that round, advantage, Leclerc. He's been there longer. So where does that leave them overall? Probably about dead even. Leclerc has the youth, speed and Ferrari's loyalty. Hamilton has the experience, strategy and ability to bend the team to his will. That means the real fight isn't just on track, it's happening behind the scenes in Ferrari boardrooms and inside the minds of the decision makers. And eventually, they're going to have to pick a side. There will be a breaking point. Mark my words, there will be a moment this season where this rivalry explodes. It could be a team order that one of them ignores. It could be a wheel-to-wheel fight where neither backs down. It could be a pit stop strategy that clearly favours one over the other. Whatever it is, it will be the moment where Ferrari are forced to pick their champion. And when that happens, expect fireworks. Let's not forget, when teammates start fighting, history shows us things get ugly. Senna and Prost exploded. Hamilton and Rosberg exploded. Vettel versus Webber, legendary explosion. This will be another chapter in that book. The only question is, who's getting sacrificed? Because Ferrari does not do equal treatment. They never have, they never will. Someone is winning this war and someone is leaving Ferrari in pieces. So let's be honest. In my opinion, Ferrari is terrible at handling two top drivers. I think they're going to mess it up. If they back Hamilton, they're betting on a short-term title and basically telling Leclerc to pack his bags. If they back Leclerc, they risk wasting the greatest driver of his generation. Ferrari has a habit of shooting themselves in the foot with internal fights. This could be their biggest mistake yet. So what happens? One of two things. Leclerc wins the battle, Hamilton gets frustrated, and his Ferrari stint ends in chaos. Or two, Hamilton bends Ferrari to his will, Leclerc gets screwed and he jumps ship. Maybe to Mercedes, maybe to Red Bull. Either way, I think someone's going to get burnt. Right. It's now over to you. Who should Ferrari back? Are you Team Leclerc, Ferrari's homegrown future, the young lion ready to take over? Or are you Team Hamilton, the GOAT, the legend, the man who could finally bring Ferrari back to glory? Drop your take in the comments. Argue, debate, let's settle it. Because one thing's for sure, Ferrari can't keep them both happy. Someone's winning, someone's losing, and it could be a bloodbath. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next lap.